The aim of education and higher education, so to speak, is the knowledge not of facts but of values. Indeed, the whole art of teaching is only the art of awakening the natural curiosity of young minds for the purpose of satisfying it afterwards. Which is what the University of Nairobi has been doing since its endorsement as Kenya's pioneer university by an Act of Parliament in 1970. With our superior infrastructure, strong tradition of academic excellence and convenient location, we have evolved from a training institution, the Royal Technical College of East Africa, as we were known then, to one of Africa's leading universities. We are celebrating our 39th graduation ceremony, whose highlight will be awarding honorary doctorate degrees to President Mwai Kibaki, Prime Minister Right Honourable Raila Odinga and Dr. Kofi Annan, former Secretary General of the United Nations.
The University of Nairobi Senate has considered the three people that brought peace back to us and considered giving them Honorary Doctor of Laws during this graduation.
We do have a deal.
Dr. Annan was the chief mediator during the post-election violence witnessed over last year's disputed presidential poll. As a public institution, we have a role to play in peace building. Indeed, our graduation theme this year is Peaceful Environment, a must for academic excellence. Another highlight will be the graduation of over 4,000 graduates. Among them, Professor John O. Kokwaro, who will be receiving a Doctor of Science degree, Kenya's first such recipient from a local university. The graduates will be from the Colleges of Education and External Studies, the College of Architecture and Engineering, the College of Biological and Physical Sciences, and the College of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences. A mind once stretched by a new idea never regains its original dimensions. The College of Education and External Studies, situated in the tranquil surroundings of our Kikuyu campus, has been impacting new ideas to expand the mental dimensions of its students with the aim of coping with the challenges and changes of global education.
The College of Education and External Studies comprises three basic programs centered on the School of Continuing and Distance Education, the School of Education, and the Center for Open and Distance Learning.
For quite some time now, we have had so many students who have been doing Module 2 degree programs. But we feel that in order to improve access to education in this country, we must introduce another module, and that's what we call Module 3. This says learning through distance education.
The Center for Open and Distance Learning, which has seen the expansion of distance programs to education-thirsty Kenyans in the far-flung outposts of Lodwar, Lokichogio, Garissa and Kapenguria.
This is a unique school in that it looks at educational delivery from a completely different perspective from the established thinking that education can only be offered in specific classrooms by specific people.
I plan for when I want to do the studies. I have been able to be at home with my family and be able to carry out my normal duties without leaving home for a very long duration.
Education is a progressive discovery of our own ignorance. There's no better place to discover and get rid of it than at our Jomo Kenyatta Memorial Library.
Currently, we access about 20,000 volumes of e-journals.
There was long felt need to have a specialized graduate research library that will cater for the needs of graduate students. The special rare collection. It has been felt as an urgent need in order to contribute to the preservation of institutional heritage as well as national heritage.
This year, we become one of the 3 universities in Kenya to receive an ISO certification in recognition of our superlative all-round standards.
This university is number 1 because of the number of research papers it produces. It is unmatched.
We attract and retain the best students, producing the best graduates thereafter. We have endeavored to attain the best facilities possible, and we continue to do that into the future.
There are 3 forms of visual art. Painting is art to look at, sculpture is art you can walk around, and architecture is art you can walk through. Thousands of architects have walked through the College of Architecture and Engineering since it started accepting drawers of dreams in 1956. We now offer 24 graduate and postgraduate degree courses including land economics, planning, design, building economics, as well as master's degrees in urban and regional planning.
The college in particular is graduating candidates in the new program or in architecture, where we are offering a double degree to the candidates. The candidates, after 4 years, graduate with a Bachelor of Architectural Studies, and then they have the opportunity to proceed on for another 2 years to graduate with the full Bachelor of Architecture degree.
We fashion out graduates who later influence the control of humanity over its physical environment. This is in line with the government's Vision 2030, whose pillars are anchored in, among others, innovative infrastructure.
Most people in rural Kenya run on batteries, and we have very many battery charging centers. So one real application of this for any common man or even farmers running their farms is to use the function of this system called power multiplexing, which will immediately enable him to have prolonged life of his battery. Kenyan University has the capacity to produce technologies that can be accepted on a widespread range in relation to solving the international energy crisis.
All these account for our fame in innovative teaching and research, and more importantly, for churning out outstanding graduates. The College of Biological and Physical Sciences at Chiromo Campus consists of School of Biological Sciences, Computing and Informatics, School of Mathematics, Physical Sciences, and the preclinical departments of Human Anatomy, Biochemistry, Medical Physiology, and Veterinary Anatomy and Physiology.
Now in this year's graduation, we shall be presenting a total of 467 graduates who will be awarded with various degrees ranging from diploma to DSc. This is the highest award one can achieve in the academic circles. So this is a first for Chiromo, and this person who is being awarded a DSc is Professor John Kokwaro.
So my work on botany, which started in 1968, has been continuing. The Doctor of Science I'm getting is an achievement made from different publications, like the thesis has my best 21 publications.
We have the greatest number of staff with PhDs who can train, particularly in software development.
Our highly trained graduates emerge with creative problem-solving skills. Consider Quentin Papu from the School of Computing and Informatics. The fourth-year student came up with an electoral monitoring system, EMS, which is basically a wireless way of gathering and automating the tallying of votes.
Agents are using a wireless device, mobile phones. They are assigned unique credentials. Once the results are released down there at the center, they log into the system and send the results together with the information, pertinent information with that results, like the form, serial numbers, and send them to the National Tallying Center, a central server.
Our College of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences consists of the Faculty of Agriculture, which has been there since 1970, and the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, which began in 1940. We produce world-class professionals who contribute in all sectors of agriculture, the perennial backbone of Kenya's economy. Besides participating at the World Veterinary Day, our faculty has been claiming major awards during the annual International Nairobi Trade Fair.
This year again, the College of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences was able to get a lot of awards emanating from the research efforts from this college. Number one, Best Roses, we have initiated an indigenous medicinal plants garden.
And of course, the University of Nairobi cannot be all that it can be without our students who have so far studied peacefully, without any rampage, characteristic of the Stone Age years now happily gone by.
This is the first time we are going to graduate students who have not gone on strike or stayed away for one reason or another.
Besides learning, these future leaders take part in sports via our excellent sporting facilities. Esichuma Absolute, or Absolute Metal, is the motto of Mean Machine, an institution in its own right in rugby, producing some of the finest players to ever grace the flanks in Kenyan team colours. In basketball, we have the Terrorists, as our team is called, that has been terrorizing its opponents besides providing dribbling entertainment, not for your eyes only, but also for their general health as well. How can we forget soccer, the cornerstone of our social leisure? Seen here is an inter-university friendly soccer match. Interested in furthering higher education? Look no further than the University of Nairobi, which has and will continue providing a peaceful environment for leadership in academic excellence, and proudly become the creme de la creme of institutions of higher learning in Africa.